And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's Chris Featherstone here with Sportskeeda's Unscripted. Once again, we back out again for another week. And who better than to have on the show for this particular episode? You know, it's so funny, man. I've literally interviewed this dude probably 6 or 7 times. And there's always much more to talk about. He's undoubtedly one of my favorite people to talk to regarding pro wrestling, man. One of the coolest. I've been at it in the podcast world for 8 years, 8 years and counting, almost 8.5. And WrestleManias after WrestleManias, meeting wrestlers after wrestlers. You name it, and this dude is undoubtedly one of the coolest wrestlers I've ever met and ever know, and just down to earth, man, and always available for me. So I really appreciate it, man. So without further ado, I hope he lives up to all the hype I'm giving him. I'm sure he will. Without further ado, JTG, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for that amazing introduction.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. It is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So. Yeah, man. All right, so we have a lot of people right now on live right now. So you know how it is with Unscripted. It is a live Q&A session. That's what we do. So go ahead and ask the questions, ask away. Before I get into questions, man, what's new in your world, man? I know you got Brian Cage coming up, don't you?
Yeah, that's new in my world. I've been mentally and physically preparing myself for that match this Sunday.
Yeah.
No Justice, No Peace. Yeah. This Sunday. You guys can check it out. It will be on live on Fight TV.
Yeah, that, and you've been getting a lot of buzz with the tease of the TV title that you that you have with AEW.
So Cody gave me a mention. He just did an interview and he was calling out some of the potential opponents that he's looking forward to if he could get past Scorpio Sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good luck tomorrow with Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, that sounds great. I like the sound of JTG as AEW television champion, man.
Oh, that sounds like music to my ear.
Yes, absolutely.
Has a nice little ring to it.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We're supposed to be starting a faction, weren't we?
Oh yeah. But Leo Rush was supposed to be
ACA.
Leo Rush. Who's supposed to be in it?
It was ACH's thing. Remember?
ACH. Oh yeah, ACH. He done messed it up.
Yeah. For the people, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, cool, man. So let's jump right into the questions here. We got Rohit asking, what was your most memorable moment in your singles run from 2010?
From 2010, most memorable singles match. Let me see. That's a good question. I'm trying to remember my singles run. I had a lot of fun working on NXT, not the NXT that you guys know now, but it was when we were they had the rookies and the vets and the pros. They called us pros. My rookie was Jacob Novak, and after he got eliminated, I took Darren Young under my wing, and we had a lot of fun. And NXT just transformed into something else. It was like next, you know, me and Darren Young were tag team, and we actually came up with a cool tag team we pitched to creative. And you know, we was gonna kind of do like a urban, like a black Eminem. Do you guys remember Eminem? Like the Hollywood GQ model thing, come out in black mink coats and, you know, shades and just be divas. I think we pitched the whole thing. We was gonna call each other Devos, but during that time I was on the singles run, and then was hoping to get back into a tag team, but I stayed single.
Yeah. I remember last time, one of the times that we talked, I remember you were talking about that you pitched the little Jimmy character, something similar to it too, and that never.
Yeah, Thuggy the Pupster.
Yeah. It's interesting that just you know, in a very timely fashion, little Jimmy comes. I love R-Truth, you know, but
I love R-Truth too. He's still the homie.
Yeah. Yep. All right, next, Greg Bush. What was it like working with John Cena against JBL back in the day? Y'all seemed like a great fit together.
Yeah, it was a great fit. I remember the day they told us that we were gonna team up with John. They were gonna pair us with John. It was July 7th, 2008, I believe. I definitely remember the date. And working with him was great behind the scenes. You know, we had fun. I learned a lot from him. And that was one of the very rare times that Shad and I main evented on some of the house shows. And I think we might have main event on main event. I'm not sure. It's so long ago, but I definitely remember teaming with him and on main event, and working like JBL and was it Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, I got a little bit of a piggyback question. What was the closest time that you guys had as far as like discussions of y'all actually winning the tag titles? Because y'all went against, so was it Jericho that y'all went against? Yeah. What was the closest time y'all got to winning the titles?
I heard we were supposed to win that match against Jericho, but things changed last minute because DX wanted to work Jericho and win the title, so that got mixed. Yeah, so we was actually supposed to win in SummerSlam, and then DX wanted the title, so whatever.
Wow.
But there was another slated time we were supposed to win the titles. I think we were supposed to either win it in Africa or when we came back from Africa at the pay-per-view against Cade and Murdoch. And this is right before we got fired.
Really interesting, huh? I never knew about the DX run in, so to speak. Yeah. All right. Leonard's asking, you recently called out Cody Rhodes for a match. Is there anything happening behind the scenes about a possible AEW appearance, a surprise opponent for the TNT title match?
Oh, that's all in the works, man. We'll see. I called out Cody Rhodes. He's definitely heard it. He heard it from me. He heard it from the fans. So, you know, like I said before, when I called him out on Mark Henry's show Busted Open Radio, you know, I planted the seed, and the fans are watering it, and we'll see if Cody Rhodes wants to give the fruit to the fans that they want to taste.
Yeah, I think it's coming, man. I think it's you know, it's one of those things that AEW has a good they do a good job kind of having their, you know, finger on the pulse. So I think it's pretty evident that they know. Cody sees it, Cody knows it, and it's pretty out there. So I think we'll see JTG soon. That would be my bold prediction. So
you want to hear that JTG theme song blasting in AEW?
Yes, absolutely.
Very catchy,
Brian,
by the way, if anybody hasn't heard it yet.
yeah. Brian's asking, what would be your WrestleMania dream match and why?
WrestleMania dream match. Well, when I was with WWE, one of my dream matches was to be with to work Booker T. You know, I pitched a lot of ideas. I pitched the idea where Booker T took me under his wing, and you know, he got me to a certain level, and then I wanted to ditch him. Kind of like the what Rocky was that? Rock where Tommy Gunn.
Oh, that was 5, I believe it was.
It was 5. Yeah, I wanted to pitch like a Rocky 5. I pitched a Rocky 5 type of storyline where Booker T, you know, I had just broken up with Shad. You know, the Cryme Tyme thing was done, and I was looking to change my look and, you know, take it to the next level. And Booker T, you know, was my mentor, and I wanted to eventually, you know, build it up to, you know, I turn my back and I turn on Booker T and work him at WrestleMania. So.
Man, with all these ideas, man, you should be on the creative staff somewhere, man. I mean, all these ideas seem like it's pretty good, man. I don't understand.
You see, that's the thing with fans. They think that, you know, you're just backstage, just collected a check, and, you know, no, some of the talent you see on TV, they want TV time. They're hungry and they're pitching ideas, and it's just falling on deaf ears. And you just think like, oh, he's just there for a check. Nah.
Yeah. Some good questions here. Habalash said, what were the original plans for CTC? Did John Cena ever talk about it after he was injured and the faction came to a sudden end?
I would just hear it, playing it by ear. It was a week by week thing. I didn't even know when we were gonna be paired with him. I didn't even know when it ended. It kind of just like, okay, no John this week. Okay, no John this week either. He came back. Okay, all right. Guess we're not together no more. It was kind of one of those things.
Gotcha. Interesting. Anthony's asking, if you return to WWE right now, who would be your opponent from the current roster?
I mean, that's not up to me. That's up to creative. You want to know who I would like to work? Who I would like to work? There's a lot of great talent on the roster. Definitely when Kofi comes back from injury, I'd love to work my longtime buddy Kofi Kingston.
Nice.
You got guys like Drew McIntyre. Who else? AJ Styles. You know, there's a lot of guys up there that I would love to work. You know, I'm not the same JTG that you saw in 2014. You know, I'm like 245, 250 now. I'm working big man style.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
my flippity do days are over.
That's a good point. That's a good point, man. You are a resident big man now. So no more cruiserweight, you know, type of JTG. Like, you're coming in as somebody's heavy now. So it's a whole new thing. So yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Another. Can I do a Q&A for the fans? Can I ask a question and they answer?
Let's do it.
I want to see how much feedback I get. So fans, guys who are listening, if I was to go to AEW or WWE, would you want to see the new and improved JTG in his Cryme Tyme gear, the jeans and the Timbs? You know, I rep Brooklyn. Or do you want to see JTG in trunks and wrestling boots? But of course, you know I'm gonna hook it up.
Yeah. We'll see what they say, but I'll answer first just to start us off.
Okay. That's a tough one, huh?
I think like a tank top type of, like, with like some kind of like with Test War or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the tank top with the
leather
jeans.
pants.
Yeah, not necessarily the leather pants, but just like the pants. Because to me, it just seemed like you would be like a really good kind of menacing big man, but I like you as a babyface better though. Like I always liked you as a babyface better because it just seems like that just kind of fit your gimmick. I wasn't a big fan of how they booked you toward the end with like just the regular trunks. You know what I mean? I liked the babyface Cryme Tyme gear. I get that your style's different. You look a lot different, and so the change would have to be different. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on it.
Okay.
So.
You right now it feels like it's more nostalgia for you.
Yeah, I like babyface. I like babyface JTG, man. I didn't like how they booked you just as a heel toward the latter parts. But yeah, I think to me, I think that how you were as a babyface. But an AEW, like from an AEW standpoint, because to me it seemed like it's a different AEW would be different than WWE to me because like AEW, I see you as like a rugged type of menacing heel for some reason. Like, you know what I mean? Just beating the brakes off of Cody, you know. But in WWE, to me, it seems like I see more of a babyface type of deal. I think I would prefer you to go NXT, honestly, because I think they would fit you better in NXT. Just because this the main just Raw and SmackDown, they don't a lot of times WWE doesn't do the best with really booking characters, you know what I mean? And but I tell you what, JTG, I got an idea for you that'll work. I think will work.
What's up? You always come up with good ideas.
JTG is the newest member of the Hurt Business.
MVP. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of that in my DMs and in my comments on Instagram. You know, I'm not opposed to that.
So here's my idea. So you can pitch this to Vince, and he'll probably run over it just like he did the other times. But so JTG is the newest member of the Hurt Business, right? So you do your thing, you start beating up everybody, and toward WrestleMania season, you start to branch off and kind of see the light. And so they started, yeah, right. so they start like treating you not as, you know, as special as like Shelton. MVP starts treating you not as special like Shelton and Bobby. And so what happens is you kind of start seeing a light like, man, they kind of using me for my talent. And so that branches you off because you were like the baddest man on the planet, as Vince McMahon would say, as far as Tyson. And so that kind of branches you off to get back to your baby face, but you're not, but you're a different type of baby face now. The fans are behind you because you showed throughout the months that you can like hang as a menacing heel, and now you branched off to a baby face. So that would be the best of both worlds to me. So.
Okay. Well, first, before I get into the Hurt Business, I need to get into the WWE first.
Right. You need to get into the business.
There's a lot of process to get signed the contract.
Right.
Get into Hurt Business. Get over. and then have them turn on me.
Right. Exactly.
The 4-step plan.
Right.
Hey, anything can happen.
Yeah. I think that would be great, though. Sebastian says Cryme Tyme for sure. Prete says new gear. Matt says trunks and boots. Anthony says trunks and boots, new JTG, new attire. Riju says new gear.
Oh man! Oh, I don't know about that nostalgia there, Chris.
Right. Paul says Cryme Tyme. Lennar says new. Charlie says old school. All right, we got a little rush at the end. Anton says Cryme Tyme. So it's pretty much down the middle. Rhodes says a part of me will want you to Cryme Tyme gear out of nostalgia, but at the same time, I probably prefer to see a new version of you. Always nice to see the evolution of wrestlers. Yeah, I agree with Rohit. So that's where I'm at too. What about like Diesel used to wear? Benjamin says Cryme Tyme. Keep the beard though.
Oh yeah, definitely keep the beard. It just ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I think you got a beard yourself, you know. If you
I do, man. I do.
You know, we got to plug it now. We got to plug it. Sexy Hotel Beard Care. SHBeardCare.com.
Yes,
got about 30 cents, you know, beard and body. So not only is your beard smelling good, got to have the skin smelling good too to match it.
Nice. That's
All right,
awesome,
Charles.
man.
I want to see your name in my invoices.
Yes. I like it, man. Yeah, I'm a bear guy too, man. I'm a really big workout head like you too. So we share the same qualities when it comes to that. Let's see. Anton says the Hurt Business. He
Our
agrees.
business.
He agrees
The
with me.
the 4-step plan.
Right. Right. Cody says old school Cryme Tyme. So toward the end, I got a Cryme Tyme rush. So I think
Yeah, it's in the middle right now. It's in the middle. I'm gonna have to flip a coin, let the universe choose it for me.
All right, so let's see. We've got about 10 minutes left. So let's see. Got some good questions too. I think I think you've shared this a bunch of times. AJ's asking why you left WWE.
Well, AJ, I was released. I had about 4 more months left on my contract, and I think they did a cleaning out service. What do you call it?
Spring
Dark
cleaning.
Fridays, Black Fridays. Yeah, they did spring cleaning, and it was Black Friday, and then I believe my name was on that list.
Yeah. So is it true that you were trying to intentionally skip the call?
I was actually traveling, and I was actually traveling at the time. And when I landed, I got a whole bunch of text messages and phone calls, a miss, of course. And then I wasn't responding to any of them. And then I got an email from talent relations, like, please give us a call. And I was like, I think I know what this is, but why not? Let me just go ahead and try not to. I'm not going to avoid the inevitable. And I called them. I shouldn't have called them. I shouldn't have picked up that phone. And they told me the news.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a blessing in disguise. It was kind of like a weight off my back, kind of. Because like I was saying before, when you pitch so many ideas and they shut them down, or they give them, or they twist it a little bit and give it to somebody else, it becomes like all right, I'm over it.
Like you ain't paying me for being creative. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing your job for you. I'm in the creative department. You ain't giving me no money for that. Yeah, absolutely. Riju's asking, what was CM Punk like behind the scenes? Do you think he will ever return to WWE?
CM Punk, I mean, we had our little fallouts once or twice, but other than that, he's real cool. He's down to earth. Especially he's very loyal to the peeps that are close to him. I know him and Kofi are real cool, and I see how both of them interacted with each other, and they were like very, very loyal at the time. Both of them were very loyal to each other, and whoever he's close to, he got their back, and vice versa.
Roha's asking, he said, talk about pitching all these ideas. Why do you feel most ideas that superstars pitch gets shot down?
From my experience, you have to go down the what's the term I want to use? You can't. People want to, when you have a good idea, you don't want to go over nobody's head. If that makes sense. So what I did when I came up with my great idea, I went straight to Vince McMahon. That was a big no-no. There's a chain of command. When something's good, and Vince McMahon likes it, people want to be a part of it, and they want to be responsible for your success. So I had nobody batting for me. So I went straight to Vince McMahon. It was my idea. I didn't go to any of the writers. I didn't, I skipped the whole chain of command and went straight to Vince. And you need, in this business, entertainment business, you need people to bat for you. You need, when your name is brought up, you want people, oh yeah, I like JTG. Oh yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, I heard he told me about his idea, and I tweaked it a little bit, and blah blah blah. And now we're doing this, and Vince will be like, okay. But when your name comes up and no one's batting for you, Vince will be in the boardroom like, nobody, no, okay, well, next, who's next? So that's one of my tips for any up and coming wrestlers. You have to follow the chain of command. People want to be a part of your success. If it's a great idea, some people are going to put their twist on it, but when your name comes up in the office, you'll have people batting for you.
I think we need a third book.
Third book?
Yeah. I do. You
We'll
got
see how
so much in there, man. You just write. You should write about like just pitches that just didn't go
pitches.
well. Yeah, that's
We'll put that in one of the chapters. We'll put that in one of. I write that chapter down. Pitching
yeah,
ideas.
yeah. I like
What
it,
not to
man.
do.
Right. Yeah, I just finished up my PhD, man. So if you need someone to give you a forward, let me know, man. So
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's see a few more questions here. Alan's asking, did WWE ever get in touch with you and Chad for a Cryme Tyme return?
Yes. So this was last year, November, after Survivor Series, they were in Los Angeles. I went to Raw, and then the day after they did a back-to-back show. They did SmackDown, and I watched Raw in the audience and on the low, I didn't want nobody to notice me. And then on Tuesday, Shad and I went backstage, and they haven't seen us. I don't think they've seen us in a few years. And the head of talent relations saw me and was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys look amazing. You guys stayed in shape, and you guys are, stayed active." So we talked, and he was like, the door is always open here at WWE. We'd love to have you guys back. Send us a reel of all the stuff you've been doing on the independent scene, and what you guys been doing. What you guys got going on. And Shad and I, we sent a reel, and we didn't hear anything back, and we saw him again at Wrestlemania, and he was like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, they gave us the whole, we'll get back to you guys. We just been busy and blah blah blah, but you guys look good. We'd love to, like we said, the door is always open, and the fans would love a Cryme Tyme comeback. That I think that's what the fans will like, and it's just been up in the air from there.
Oh yeah, I would have loved it for sure. All right, so two more questions. Rohit's asking if you could point out a single moment that defined your WWE run, what would it be, or just a favorite moment? I know the times we've talked, you said just Jericho, just Jericho and his influence and things like that. Anything else?
Like the lead up to that, he was even amazing. Being in the ring with Shaquille O'Neal. That was that what started it. Shaquille O'Neal and Big Show had their little beef, little squabble, and he needed backup. And Cryme Tyme came, and Shaq initiated that feud with us and Jericho.
Nice.
And from there to SummerSlam, it was just an amazing ride.
Yeah. I still think I should have won that match, but there's always journalistic thoughts I have in my head of uncrowned champions and matches that should have went the other way, and I think that should have been one of them for sure. So all right, so last question. There's a viral video of Shad and MVP celebrating Kofi's WWE title win. What did it mean to you guys to see Kofi win at WrestleMania?
Oh, and as you can see visually how much it meant to Shad and MVP. Those are some strong brothers right there, and for them to cry, that was definitely a moment. For me, I sat front row. I had to be there in the building and feel the energy. When Kofi won the title, I was I was slumped low the whole time watching the event, and then when Kofi won, when I saw him get the 1, 2, 3, I popped up. You guys could find me if you guys watch it back. I was front row in the corner.
Yeah,
and when I popped up, and I didn't care who saw me. I was there to cheer my boy on.
Yeah, you took a video of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's on my IG. Anybody's on here, go follow me on Instagram, JTG 121084, Twitter, JTG 1284.
Nice. Yeah, I was there doing media, and it sucked because I had a migraine that night. And the only match I really got to really enjoy was the first one, Seth Rollins against Brock Lesnar. And
you wasn't drinking enough water, buddy.
Yeah, I was super. No, I don't drink. That
you wasn't drinking enough water.
Yeah, I was. I hardly ever get migraines, and that was the worst time to have one because I was doing media. Probably because I was so tired. I was doing media, going from event to event, from like every year from Thursday to Sunday, I'm just going from event to event, and then I'm just so tired by the time WrestleMania happens. I'm so busy doing media throughout the week, throughout the end of the week. And so I went in there, and I was cold as crap too, because it was my first time in New York, New Jersey area. And I went in there, and I had like a hoodie, short sleeve hoodie on, and I thought that was going to be cool. But I was cold. I was so cold, man. I was just like bundling up, and I was like, "Oh, this is a terrible experience." So yeah, but yeah, it's I did pop. You know, I did. I was glad that I was there just to soak in all of the energy when he won. So at least
I have my chair. That was definitely a moment for me. I still have my chair still in the box.
Oh, nice.
If I ever see Kofi comes back to LA, I have him sign it for me. I'm gonna have to mark out for that the moment. You know, Kofi won the title.
Yeah. Big E, you think he's going to win real quick? You think he got a path?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I can call it right now.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I think he's long overdue for him. So it's always been a pleasure, man. Once again, and go ahead and plug your stuff again as far as social media and your upcoming big match against Brian Cage, man. Big man versus big man.
Oh yeah, big man versus big man. You know, there's gonna be a little splash of hardcore in there. So anybody who's we have a very great card too. So no justice, no peace. Watch your boy, the urban legend JTG, go against the machine Brian Cage this Sunday, August 16th. Also for my bearded guys, sexy as hell beard care. You know, right now I'm rocking the what's this? That's chocolate. Yeah, I wore chocolate today, and I got the beard care and the body care to match. And also two more projects that I got coming out this fall. You know, I'm always getting compliments on my arms. You know, guys keep asking me, "Yo, how you get your arms so big?" and blah blah blah. So I'm coming out with a digital ebook with videos. You know, I teach you how to do the workouts. I have like over 30 various arm workouts. You know, that's the key to building big arms, is to keep switching up your workouts. Stop doing the same thing over and over again, because your muscles get used to it. So I should have over 30 different workouts for your biceps and triceps. You know, get 22-inch. Oh, hold on one second. There we go.
Yes, his name is no longer JTG. It's JT Guns.
JT Guns, yes. Got that coming out, and then I also have a supplement coming out. You know, that's coming out with the book. So yeah, I got a few things in the works, and keep your eye on AEW, and we'll see if you hear that theme song so fly banging through the speakers at AEW.
Nice, man. Well, it's been a pleasure as always to have you.
Hurt Business. You never know, Hurt Business.
Hey, look, I'll tell you, man. Hey, I if it was up to me, I would have you on AEW to go against Cody, and then people are waiting to see what happened, and then boom, Hurt Business.
Man, that's double whammy. Sheesh.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd be the hottest.
That's the best thing that could happen in 2020. Actually, it's been a crazy year, and that'll probably be the best.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, there's over 3 million followers on Sportskeeda, and just one of the admins said there's record traffic on this one here, and I've interviewed Russo, Bischoff, Muhammad Hassan, Rico Constantino. So congratulations for that reference.
Oh, thank you. That's definitely an accomplishment. I could put that in my third book.
Nice. Yes, pitches. Yes, absolutely. So for the WWE people listening, Hurt Business. This guy right here. I'm speaking of pitches, I'm giving my pitch right now. Get this guy in the Hurt Business. So it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's always been a pleasure chopping it up with you, Chris.
Awesome, man. Have a good night, man.
You too, man. Peace.
Later.
Cheers.